watching KTV Channel 7 Omaha. More complete coverage. This is the most watched local news at 5. KTV News Watch 7.
Douglas County deputies make a routine traffic stop Wednesday and uncover what they say is a first for the sheriff's office. More than $1 million in counterfeit shoes. The driver, 36-year-old Ching Yong Ren of California. KETV News Watch 7's Marla Raby is live in the Newsplex with the latest.
Well, Brandy, the Douglas County deputy who made the stop says he pulled the semi-trailer over for following too close and for speeding. But after talking with the driver and taking a look at his log, things just didn't add up. Douglas County Deputy Christopher Peterson pulled this semi over at about 7:45 Wednesday night. 37-year-old Ching Yong Ren was driving that semi, and this is what it was carrying: box after box after box of counterfeit Nike shoes.
While checking over the documents, I observed several discrepancies with his logbook.
Deputy Peterson says that was the first red flag. Something with the load wasn't right. Sergeant Ed Van Buren was also on the scene.
The bill of lading was handwritten and it didn't give a good description of the contents of the trailer. And most of your legitimate companies are going to have a very detailed list of what is being transported.
Sergeant Van Buren also says the driver had spent a lot of downtime in Brooklyn that he couldn't explain. Another red flag.
You know, if a truck driver's not on the road driving, he's not making money.
So the authorities took a look at the load, finding at least 570 boxes of what looked like Nike shoes. But after a closer look, they contacted Nike.
But after he explained it to us and we got to looking at some of these shoes, it's like, yeah, they're counterfeit.
The entire load is estimated to be worth more than $1 million. The find is a first for both.
This is pretty much a novelty for our department. We've never had anything like this before.
I've seen a lot of drugs, a lot of money, some stolen property, but never a loaded trailer full of counterfeit tennis shoes.
Now, authorities say this load was on its way from Brooklyn and appears to have been headed to San Francisco. Ching Yong Ren is currently being held at the Douglas County Corrections Center on second-degree forgery charges. The deputies say federal charges could also be filed.
So, Marla, what's going to happen to the shoes?
Well, next week, an investigator with Nike is going to come out and get a closer look at the shoes and then do a full inventory on them all. Sergeant Van Buren says Nike was very happy to hear about the stop. He says to catch this amount of counterfeit items is pretty big.
All right, Marla Raby, thank you.
You're welcome.